Over the course of the last 7 games, they've gone 1-6.
You know, during the course of a long season, one of the things that you really look forward to is that approaching All-Star break. It gives you a chance to get some physical and mental rest and really to get away from the game, your teammates and your coaches, and that's not always a bad thing.
And even though it's not a huge chunk of time, it feels like it is because you've been going nonstop for so long. Even just a few days can allow you to recharge those batteries.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Rajon Rondo is out there with Afflalo. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the 4. Now here's Anthony. There's the pass to Porzingis. And that one's good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan.
Good. About 1 minute into the first quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. 2 shots. Good on both. Here's Golden State. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And he gets the bucket.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Rondo passes to Porzingis. Afflalo outside. Kicks to Carmelo. Shot clock at 6. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Iguodala's got his first 2 points.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Anthony against Thompson. Anthony drives in, and the Knicks miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Now here's Rondo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Feeds to Carmelo. Here's Porzingis. Connects from 3-point range. Porzingis has got 7.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Lopez with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And the shot is good. It's a tie ball game.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Pass to the Beast. Golden State moving the ball around. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Here's Rondo. Curry with the defensive effort.
Not the best shot right there with the good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Derek Fisher for a moment. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying, Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks, Doris. And so it's Golden State with it. The Knicks making the shot. That is good.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Now here's Rondo. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. As to Porzingis, takes a three. The Warriors pull it in. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls, and of course, went on to win it.
Exactly. They were the aggressors. They played a grinded-out, gritty style that they'd be wise to emulate tonight.
New York comes into this one following a loss to the Kings.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not, and that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Here's Rondo after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Rondo kicks to Lopez. Rondo passes to Porzingis. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
The shot's good from the Beast.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Anthony can't hit. Warriors leading by 6. Passes it to the Beast. From 10 feet out, and it's Golden State with another.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. Second, the Warriors.
Year, but nonetheless, this team has been one of the best at putting points on the board.
Green, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And then for New York, Smith comes in for Porzingis, and it's Gerald Green in for Aaron Aflalo. Curry against Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Smith. Shoots from the high post, and it comes off the front of the rim. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. He gives them a double-digit lead. That's 7 points for Klay Thompson. Knicks trail by 10. Rondo dishes to Green. Smith outside. Lopez a screen. Smith the pass to Anthony. The Warriors pull it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Thompson with the bucket.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
Here's Rondo after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Green kicks to Anthony. Puts one up from 19. Anthony missing again.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Thompson, rebound by Smith.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry passes to the Beast, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in scoring, 8th in field goal percentage, And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Here's Anthony following the basket by Freak. Here's Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
P.J. Harrison's checked in for the Warriors. James Anderson comes in for Thompson. And then for New York, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Roberts. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And both free throws good for Curry. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Roberts. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's Green missing. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Williams. Anderson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Look at how everything stands out west. And take a look at the Warriors. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Rockets, a half game back.
And seeing where the Warriors are, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Now, here's Green. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. No luck. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And Anderson has it in the corner. Here's the Beast. Great D that time from Green.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
And the Knicks miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Such a wide open look. 16 points for Freak.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
It's stolen by Green. Left side Anderson. He kicks it to Hairston. The dish to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Roberts. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Green. Hits the outside fadeaway.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Warriors leading by 22. And there's the pass to the Beast.
Get Curry, get Curry.
Left side Curry. A 3 from Anderson. And another 3 for Golden State.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Williams kicks to Green. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Green's got 6. Green's gone 3 for 7 tonight. Up top, Curry. In the game against Boston, very impressive. 1 second left. And that's it for the first quarter. before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry.
It's easy. It's basketball. It's all.
You don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy. Some teams deciding to change it up. Warriors leading by 17, and New York looking at who they've got. They've got Porzingis. Anthony is out there with Smith. Then there's Brian Roberts, and it's Afflalo in at the 2 guard.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics really lit up the floor. He ended up with 38 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top.
Outing for him, and really, there wasn't any way to prevent him from taking over the game. Fun to watch, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Back to Curry, taken away by Anthony. Dishes it to Smith. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 6 assists here tonight.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
It's Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Iguodala with the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Knicks trail by 17. Smith with a screen on Curry. Roberts dishes to Smith. No good on the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's the beast, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Hairston comes in for Thompson. Derek Williams checked in for New York. The Beast, it's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Roberts kicks to Williams. The feed to Green. Back to Williams. The 3-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 19. Here's the 3. They get it back. Here's the Beast, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line. Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
And a miss there on the triple.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Pass to Porzingis. 3-pointer. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season. 2nd
free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And the shot is good. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Outside Curry.
kicking too much.
Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And a good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. Second, Stephen Curry.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, typically you're going to find your best free throw shooters at that point guard spot. But it doesn't happen automatically. I mean, these fellas are consistently working and practicing to keep that percentage as high as it is.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Took him no time at all on that one. Green's got 5.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
This has not been a pretty picture. I certainly expected a better game than what we've gotten so far.
The try by Green, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Andre Iguodala. The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Warriors leading by 22. In the corner, Iguodala with it. 35 seconds left to play in the first half.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Nick shooting 47%, pretty solid. And Roberts kicks to O'Quinn. That's good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And Green gets it to go.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Here's Roberts. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 3 seconds left. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team just as dangerous on the offense as me.
Kevin, back to you.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
The Splash Brothers are the guards. They'll get out there with the beast, and it's Iguodala in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. To the middle. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
The beast. And it's off the back rim, no good. And for the Knicks, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Anthony kicks to Aflalo. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Aflalo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry passes to the Beast. Stolen. Aflalo outside. Pass to Porzingis. Down low. Lopez against Bogut. They get it back.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. First in field goal percentage, and he's also got the second best three-point percentage in the league. An absolute dead-eye from beyond.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
That's a wall.
Here's Anthony, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got 6.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
Ball. It's sticking too much.
Down low. Here's the Beast, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, New York, just way behind.
Well, I think for New York, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
Warriors leading by 21. Iguodala kicks to Thompson to the inside. Shot's good from the Beast. The Beast's got 30 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Okay, man, put your hands together. Your Warriors girls.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Aflalo goes in, and there's the foul. It's on Aaron Aflalo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Passes it to the Beast. He dishes it to Iguodala. They set the pick. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry against Rondo. The pass to Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Lopez. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Anderson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
Out of bounds. New York ball. Checking in for your Warriors.
Anthony sets the pick for Aflalo. He feeds it to Lopez. Tries again. The rebound by the Beast.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Anthony dishes to Aflalo. No good. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's the Beast. The teardrop falls in. The Beast's got 11 points in the quarter.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Aflalo, the pass to Anthony. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? And off the front iron, and in it goes. Aflalo's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Rebounded by Anthony.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul. Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Lopez left side. Stolen by Thompson. Inside, the Beast. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Golden State now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Curry, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw.
One shot.
Checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Looney. Hairston, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Iguodala in for Steph Curry. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Smith comes in for Anthony. Williams, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Rajon Rondo. From deep, Green. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Roberts kicks to Green. On the wing, Williams. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Iguodala, the pass to the Beast. Back to Iguodala. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the Warriors making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Six seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Green outside, off target. And at the end of the third quarter, welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Warriors shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And New York, looking at who they've got. Derek Williams is out there with Kyle O'Quinn, Nick Smith. Then there's Brian Roberts.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Smith outside. Kicks to O'Quinn. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Out of bounds.
James Anderson, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Checking in for your Warriors, James Anderson.
Here's Cotton. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from the Beast. The Beast's got 43 points. Roberts dishes to Williams. Feeds to Smith. Back to Williams. And the foul called on Brian Roberts. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Brian Roberts.
Pass to the Beast. Cannot hit. The Knicks go the other way with it. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. And Roberts kicks to Smith. 5 on the clock. A little shot fake there. Got the D out of position. Smith's got 10 points here in the second half. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Stolen by O'Quinn. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
To the inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Shot on the wing. That's good.
The assist, Lakers.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Williams comes with the double team. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Did not need two hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Here's Roberts. He's covered by Anderson. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
The Beast passes to Robinson. To the middle. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Williams with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
They set the pick.
Sticking too much.
Here's the Beast. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Roberts. He's covered by Anderson. Williams inside the line. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
To the paint. Leans inside, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
They set the pick. There's the dish to O'Quinn. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Stolen by O'Quinn. Dishes to Roberts. He kicks to Williams. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Cotton. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Here's Roberts. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Looney's checked in for Golden State. P.J. Hairston comes in for Glenn Robinson III. There's the feed to Williams. Pass to Anthony. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Cotton. Passes it to Looney. Here's the Beast. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Anderson kicks to Cotton. The Beast powered down with both hands.
Let's go.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Williams sets a screen for Anthony. He dishes it to O'Quinn. Got a hand on it. They recover it. They got him on the arm, but it still can.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Here's Hairston. Off target from three-point range. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The kick out to Williams. Williams with another miss.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And the pass to Hairston. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by O'Quinn. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. It's blocked. To the inside. It's Anderson with the drive, and it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Shooting one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Cook. And it's Looney with the rebound. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it, okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
What a game we've seen here for the Beast. He's got 13 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's doing all the things you can ask of a player in the low post.
Definitely. It's the blocks, the rebounds. You name it, he's done it.
From outside the arc, that's good.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Looney. He feeds it to Anderson. Here's Looney. He's guarded by Aflalo. There's the pick. Here's Cotton. It's rebounded by New York. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Covered by Hairston. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Warriors on D. And O'Quinn kicks to Cook. The wide open look here for Anthony. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And that one's good. The Beast's got 50 points.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Here is Cook. And Aflalo kicks to Williams. Off target with his three.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Pass to Cotton. For the three. Another three for Golden State.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Cook kicks to Anthony. On the wing, Williams launches a three. Another miss by Williams.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
Clark, this was a physical game.
Yeah, but the awareness they had offensively to penetrate really was the difference.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the Beast. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Kicks it to Hairston. To the middle. Here's the Beast. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those 3 points.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from the Beast. And here are the Knicks. Outside Anthony. He's looking for Williams and finds him. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Worked that one inside nicely.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped to the inside. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Start none, won't be none, no reason for your mans to panic. You don't want to see no ambulances, not drink down in this cup. That's the way you get Timberland up. Let the music diffuse all attention. Ball or convention, free admission.
Steph, in a big win here at home, obviously. How important is the momentum from playing a game like this?
We just needed to win tonight. I mean, that was big for our morale in our locker room. And, we got got a practice day tomorrow to watch the film and keep getting better. It does feel good to win, but we do have another tough game coming in. So we'll be ready and hopefully protect home court again.
Stephen, thank you. Kevin, you got to love that he's never satisfied.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight?
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be... When he gets hot, he can take over games.
And you know what? This guy, didn't he have 37 in one quarter?